everyone, welcome to our third episode of Flower Fairy Fridays. Today I'm using the Calming Reverie Altenew stamp set. It is a layering stamp set and I will be using their inks as well. Right now I am putting the Versamark on as the primer for the stamps, and I'm using Altenew Purple Wine for the base coat for the first layer. And I'm applying that onto a beautiful piece of the Crafter's Companion Sara Davies Signature Collection paper. That is a Baron tool that can be used for screen printing. And the next part that goes on, the next layer, has sort of like a little dotted finish on that layer. So that's going to have the Jet Black, Altenew Jet Black ink on it. And that'll all appear on the screen for you. So now I'm applying the pressure with the Baron again. And that is a We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press Advanced. This is a guide that you do get with your Altenew stamp sets, the layering guide, that gives you the colors that they used in the guide itself and what layers go where in what order. So that's the order of the layers there. The center one goes first, which is the darkest color, goes in the center first. So that's what I'm going to be using now, which is the Altenew Cosmic Berry. And I'm going to apply that, and hopefully it'll be centered. It was pretty simple. This wasn't as difficult as the other layering ones. It has a lot more versatility too, so you don't have to use all of the parts and pieces. Here I'm using the Altenew Warm Sunshine. That's the second layer for the center. So there's going to be 3 layers, as I showed you a little bit earlier. Again, I'm applying pressure and I'm just holding it on so that the ink absorbs into the paper. And that's the third layer. Here I'm just showing you very quickly I guess it's a fabric softener sheet, and I rub my fingers with it so that when I touch the plastic or the photopolymer stamp, it doesn't stick to my fingers. And again, this is the third layer, and I'm applying Altenew Jet Black. And that has like the pebbly finish on it, like little dots all through it, which is really cool. Again, just giving it nice pressure, and it's a thing of beauty. It's just so gorgeous. I used some, I guess it was temporary adhesive to utilize the mask that came as the set with the stamp set, so that I can keep it held down, and then I apply the leaves. I did both, but I'm only showing you the one today, and I used just green and also the jet black on the leaf. Here is the Flower Fairy for the card. I'm coming in with EOO and EO2, and it's just a simple coloring, just the 2 colors, just putting in some shadows where necessary, where the dress covers over her legs and kind of casts a shadow over her feet. And again, in different sections on her arms where the sleeves would be, and then under the one section of the arm, her ear, the back of her neck where her hair lays across her back, and the elbow section as well, and under her hand, and under her neck and chin, and her décolleté, and her chest bone. And then we're going to go back over it with the EOO to blend it all out. Now I'm coming in with Y17, E33, E35, and E53. I'm coming in with Y17 to fill the entirety of her hair. I'm going to make it like a pretty shimmery golden color, because fairies shimmer all over, so I figured I'd give her golden hair. I usually do a lot of, when I do my Prima princesses, I give them usually brown or like with some auburn highlights, you know, something that I would prefer in my hair if possible, but that's what I normally do. So I did promise that I would branch out in my hair color. I'm going to branch out on my skin tones as well. So I'm a work in progress, folks. You know, we can all learn together, and that's my focus, is to teach whatever is something that you would like to learn. You know, you could always comment below. Let me know if there's anything that, you know, you've questions about or would like to see on my channel. Just, you know, we can have a little conversation. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. And I'm just going in with the mid color, just kind of giving the shadows all throughout. And again, the artist, you know, really did a fabulous job, but it is tiny, tiny areas, and it's a little bit of a challenge, but it was not too hard. And here I'm coming in with Sakura Jelly Roll Metallic Gold Glitter, not glitter, Metallic Gold Gel Pen. That's a mouthful. I'm going to just outline the star in her wand. And I'm going to also do the handle of the wand as well. I'm just going to bring the gel over to the corners of the star, all the different points of the star. Give it a little bit of dimension there. Did the same with the crown on her hair, on her head. And I'm just going all through her hair and just putting some golden highlights, literally, throughout her hair. And now I'm coming in doing her dress with RV000, RV11, RV20, RV21, and RV32. And I'm going to just go all over her dress with the RV000 and get it all coated so it's nice and covered over. I just wondered, you know, how is everyone enjoying this series? Is it something you like? Do you look forward to Flower Fairy Fridays? I'm getting better at saying it, so that's a plus. I'm not sure how long I'll do the series. I do have a lot of fairies from various companies, so we'll see how many I can get through. And if you guys say, oh, enough with the fairies already, just let me know. Because I would love to do some mermaids next. That's, you know, another thing I would like to get on. So maybe one more Fairy Friday, and maybe I'll move on to mermaids. We shall see. We shall see. Just comment below and let me know what the vote is, if you want me to do one more and then move forward, or if you want to see more fairies. I can do a culmination of things, so I'll see what I can come up with. But here I'm coming in with the mid color. I did utilize 4 colors because I did want to give her a shimmery base color so that the lightest color basically looks the most translucent. Because you can see that the dress is a little bit what I would consider translucent on the skirted section, where you can kind of see the shape of her legs through it, and not really see through it so much, but it is a sheer fabric. It looks like it's very, very like gossamer, really, really soft and flowy. So I'm going in. I'll have like 2 mid colors. I have 2 light colors. So it's kind of what I'm, you know, I have a dark, deeper color. And I believe that was the RV32. So that's the last color I will go in with. Just going all around throughout the skirted piece. It's just such a lovely stamp. These stamps from Hero Arts, these fairy stamps, are so gorgeous. I'm so glad that they came out with them. I really have been enjoying coloring them. I tend to use the chisel tip on that because I am in the midst of switching out the chisel tip with the brush nibs. because you can get them for that fit the originals, because that's what I have. The majority of my Copics are originals. They are a square barrel. They're not oval. And I have a good amount of the sketch, which are the oval barrel. But for the most part, you will see my my Copics will be square. So here I'm going in with the third color, which I believe is the RV22, I believe so. And that's, you know, sort of right before the deepest color, which is the RV32. And here we go. I'm coming in with the RV32. I'm trying to keep it very thin and light all along the edges, and going underneath where the shadow would be cast underneath the skirt, and just filling in all around. And I'll do that all the way through and just give it some depth and dimension and just fill it in all over. And then I will come back and go back through to kind of combine all the different colors together, kind of go and reinforce the shading and shadowing. So I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go through the entirety of the skirted section after I get the upper part of her dress. Oh, no, actually, I'm doing it before I go to the upper part of her dress. I was mistaken. So I just went over that with the RV000, just very lightly, kind of went over very quickly so it doesn't have a lot of time to disperse a lot of the ink, because I don't want a lot of it to kind of wipe out all the colors at once. I just wanted to blend them with a light sweeping. So here I'm doing the same. I put in some shadows. I left the most top part of her dress the lightest, so that it has gradation as it goes down into the fullness of her skirt. And I'm just going to go back through with the RV000 again for the upper area, and just a really quick once over all throughout again. And there you are. I'm coming in with the Jelly Roll and Silver glitter gel pen for the shoes. They just look so pretty like that. And then I use the metallic gold gel pen for the little bows, the little ribbons on her shoes. And now I'm coming in with the clear glitter gel pen, and I'm just going to go all over her dress. Every smidgen of it. It's going to look so glorious and so lovely. Oh, I absolutely adore these gel pens, and the glitter in them is just my favorite word. Here it comes, fabulous. I love the word fabulous. So it does look fabulous, and I so enjoy doing this card. So I did have a little bit of issue with when I applied her to the card. So I kind of skipped over that in the video, but that's fine. I mean, you'll see it put together in the end. And I am putting the B000 and the BG10 in her wings, and also the clear glitter pen as well into her wings. And I also added it throughout her hair as well. She's got to glitter and glow. She glistens and glitters. And I believe they even have some glitter on their faces, but I didn't want to overdo it. So I just, oh, look at that. Look at that shimmer and glow. I love it. Here we go. Here she is. I did color the extra fairy because I had different parts of the video that were lost. I had an issue with my iPads, and I lost a lot of stuff I had colored in the iCloud. So I recolored the fairies, and here I was just showing you that I used the Altenew Antique Gold, which is very opaque, for the sentiment. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's Friday, Flower Fairy Friday. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share my videos, and hit the bell icon for my future uploads. Blessings. Bye-bye.